Okay, we are here with Mairi. Mairi is absolutely smashing the 6-week challenge, and I asked her if she would give us some feedback because she's nearly 2.5 weeks into it. So the first thing I always ask is, where were you before you decided to join the challenge, or where were you kind of feeling in your health and fitness?
Probably at a kind of in-between stage where I didn't feel as if I didn't put on a lot of weight during lockdown, but I just felt a bit fed up with myself, just fed up, just was slipping a bit with the eating and just getting more takeaways. And I just felt if I don't do something now, I'm probably on a slippery slope, given that lockdown hopefully is ending in, round about the 6-week time. I thought, well, do you know what? I've seen the 6-week challenge. Obviously, I've known you for a while, so I'd kind of thought, right, okay, let's just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? So that
were you kind of nervous about doing it? Was there anything?
I was actually. I think because it's a set time and set classes and everything else, I knew I couldn't just sort of shy away and not do it because I'd be so accountable. And I told you that at the start, I needed that ultimate accountability and other people who were doing it at the same time. So I think that for me, it was the scary bit, but also the good bit that meant I knew I would stick to it probably. So that was my motivation.
Great.
Yep.
So we're now like 2.5 weeks in, and how do you feel? How was the first 2.5 weeks?
Absolutely amazing. I'm actually, and I've explained that to you before, I genuinely come into this wanting to kind of lose a bit of weight and everything else, but I thought ideal if I could get like down to a nice size 12 or slightly less, I'd be so happy, but didn't really expect much. I've lost sort of obviously a bit of weight, but just the inches coming off and just feeling better. The fact that I have been able, already? The fact that I have got up for, what's that, 8, 9, 6, 15 sessions and only missed one, Aye. Pretty amazed at myself that I've actually stuck with that. So.
Aye, and tell people your result.
So I've lost 3 pounds and 3 inches. So, and I've dropped a dress size, so I'm buzzing. Already went from a 14 to a 12. I'm digging some trousers out the wardrobe that I've not worn for a while. So not living in jammy bottoms.
The course is paying for itself already. You're getting your back. So, time to be honest, what was the hardest bit, or what brought you out your comfort zone the most? What was the biggest,
Listen, and it probably will continue to do it, is literally, and you said it on one of the classes the other day, is just that 10 to 6 moment where you're like, oh God, I just could have another hour in bed here, and just pushing yourself while everyone else is lying sleeping around about you. So I need to climb over the kids out of my bed to get my gym gear on and just do it. So I haven't got to the stage of sleeping in my gym gear yet, but...
Oh, listen, that's a great tip, by the way. So you're one of the early birds. You're getting up at 6:15 or just before 6:15.
And I've never done that before. My husband, he'll get up and go to spin classes at 6:30 and stuff. He's always been like that. For me, I've always been a nighttime working out, but it's completely transformed things for me in terms of setting me up for the day. And I said that on the page, just getting up. I've got a bit of time before the kids get up, being able to just sort of organise things a bit better, make sure my food's all prepped. So
that's really interesting. So in the past, you've never done an early bird kind of gym thing. Why does it work now? Is it maybe because you're doing it from home?
Aye, it does. It literally, there's no way I could have got out to my gym classes and been back in time to let my husband go to work. So I kind of give him the morning slot because he just showers and then goes to work straight from there. So it just would never have worked for me. I'd done it maybe once or twice. And by the time I got a bag packed, went to the gym, come home, get sorted, but being able to just literally up, clothes on in the living room, then laptop shut, I'm off. It's literally, if you'd have asked me at the start of lockdown, would I do any of these online fitness classes, I would have told you, I think, was it Malcolm the other day that done the interview? I'd have been like, do you know what, see all these people doing it, good luck to you, but absolutely.
I was the same. I was like, I didn't want to be a trainer jumped up about doing it, but I can't believe how well it's worked. So on the flip side of that, it might even be the same thing. What's been the best thing about the challenge so far?
I think probably the family element for me. First of all, I've really enjoyed the challenge. I think that seeing the other challengers who are all so bloody normal, and you've got wee Mirren on the calls and everything, and just all that, you can see everybody else is just the same as you. They're all just doing it. They're all forcing themselves out of bed with kids running about, and it feels really normal and really comfortable. I don't feel I'm intimidated like I would if I'm going to the gym or in a kind of smaller setting. So yeah, that's it. And for my own family, my husband has now started, he's got his Fitbit back on, he's out doing his steps and he's out doing, everything that he should have been doing because he can see me doing it. So he's feeling motivated, he's eating better, he's lost a bit of weight, and the kids like that are getting up in the morning and they're getting a wee half hour with me eating breakfast before we go out. So I'm not pulling them out the door and rushing at the last minute. So it's kind of changed the dynamic for everybody in the house, actually, and just giving everybody a wee boost. So apart from the fact they're having to like run across the screen when I'm in the living room in the mornings trying to get ready. Let's go.
I'm the same with the 2 kids, but I can lock the door in the gym before I do it. So
the first day my husband actually was standing at the door in his bloody boxers and he's like, can I get into the kitchen?
No, because I'm live. Well, that's great. I wasn't expecting all those positives, man. The whole family.
Definitely.
You're working out in the morning, you've never worked out, you've lost 3 inches, you've lost 3 pounds, you're down the exercise for 2.5. You still get 3.5 weeks to go.
I know.
It's fitting into your life. I'm pure loving that. So if someone was sitting, same as yourself, like you were maybe 3-4 weeks ago thinking, I think I'll look at this challenge, what would you say to them?
Oh God, just like don't hesitate, like put everything you kind of think it's going to be to the side and actually just try and project it like the 3 weeks down the line. If I could have seen me 3 weeks down the line going, you stuck with it, you missed one class because you weren't feeling great, but the rest of it you have stuck with, you've made up for it. If I could have said that, I could have seen myself standing watching Coronation Street jogging on the spot in my living room because I was determined to get the 10,000 bloody steps. I would have laughed at myself, but it's just gave me just so much motivation and I just want to continue. And I'm already thinking, what do I do after the 6 weeks? How do I keep this going? How do I maintain it as a change, a full lifestyle change? So no, really can't say enough positive just now. It's great. You and Claire have been great, are really motivational and genuinely feel you guys just are buzzing for everyone succeeding. So that's totally good all round. Gushy, loving it.
The energy from your clients is magic. So I'll get a wee catch up from you after the recording. But if anybody's watching this, hopefully you're inspired, get in touch with me or Claire, send us a message, and you're more than welcome to join the challenge. So I'll say thanks very much to Mairi for sharing that, and I'll get a wee catch up with her after. So we'll both say cheerio just now.